right, go ahead.
Hello, my name is AC Reeves and I own the Five and Dime, and I would love you to come eat lunch with me today. But before that, you need to head down to the Edmund Pettus Bridge, and Columbus will be down there, and Columbus is there almost every day greeting our guests. And then a lot of times down there too is Terry Chestnut. And Terry Chestnut, and you can find him online, his father was J.L. Chestnut, who was Martin Luther King's attorney in Selma during 1965. Was on the phone with Thurgood Marshall and all that. So Terry is awesome and does a great tour. But there's so many other foot soldiers that are still alive. So if you go to my website, tourselma.com, and you go to AC's Picks, the first 7 tour guides are actually foot soldiers, student foot soldiers from the voting rights movement. And so they are our primary sources to very important history, and we need to listen to them and hear them. Okay, another place to go today is after you're at the bridge and talking to those guys, go all the way down Water Avenue to the left and you'll hit the Old Depot Museum. And that is the catch-all of all of Selma's history from Native American to present day. In the depot, you have a Civil War room and a voting rights room right next to one another. And that doorway is 100 years because the Civil War, Battle of Selma, occurred in 1865, April. And it was basically the end of the Civil War because we were the last armory. And so when Wilson's riders sacked Selma and burned it down, it was the end of the war. But we didn't have Twitter back then, or X, so nobody could say, hey man, it's over. So it took a little longer. But then you go fast forward 100 years, by less than 1 month, Bloody Sunday occurred the first weekend in March. And so that's 100 years. And in those rooms you have crazy memorabilia, especially in the voting rights room. You've got the logbook from the Good Sam Hospital where everybody went who were beaten on the bridge. You see where they were signed in, John Lewis and things like that. But you also see a posseman's uniform, someone who was on the bridge, what he wore. There's also Martin Luther King sweater that the family where he lived donated. So it's just a catch-all of all of our history. But it also has our nation's history in that museum. So you've got a bowl that Lafayette ate off of on his way down to Old Cahaba. It's crazy how much history's played out here. But I really want you to find that my website and then find my list and connect with these foot soldiers. Right now, if there's any time we need to be listening to these people, it is right now, don't you think?
All right, thank you.
And I've got a not to scale.
Well, I'm leaving Selma, Alabama. I'm about to cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge. This is kind of a historical moment as I think about those on Bloody Sunday crossing this bridge and then getting beat up on the other side. So here we go. we're going to go across this bridge.
Continue on US 80 Business for 3 miles.
So we're going to go across. Here we go. Y'all, we're going across the bridge now. This is it. The famous bridge. And we're just about, I guess, maybe it was on the other side of the bridge where we were. No, I think it was this side of the bridge where Bloody Sunday happened. So as I go down this incline, I think this is the area that I've seen in video where our people were attacked. So this is it, y'all. So I'm traveling the route from Selma to Montgomery now. All right, y'all have a good day. Look at the water coming down.
Thank you.
This church is the Dexter Avenue King Memorial Church, or Baptist Church, Dexter Avenue Baptist Church. This church, you may remember, was pastored at one time by a guy by the name of Dr. Vernon Johns, was a radical type pastor. And after he left, they said, we're not going to get another pastor that's radical like Vernon Johns was. But you know what they did? They ended up calling the late Dr. Martin Luther King as their pastor. So this is where he was, I think, before he came to Ebenezer. If you look just kind of down the street, that is the capital of Alabama right there. So Dexter Avenue is within walking distance to the capital. That's all for right now.